Everyone, Gobotch here. Welcome back. Today we are here to react and give a full frame-by-frame breakdown for Madden 23's official gameplay trailer with a fieldsense deep dive. Let's jump in. As always, if you hit that thumbs up, I appreciate it, and comment below with your feedback. Make sure to comment below, y'all. It helps us out here with the video, and I'll make sure to comment to everybody down there that has any questions. Let me know what y'all think. Let's get in to the trailer for the gameplay premiere for Madden 23. All right. Got Saquon doing his thing, fighting for some yardage. Field sense. That's the. We're gonna be tired of saying field sense or hearing field sense by the time this game launches. Music to my ears. Okay. So physics-informed animation branching. Little cut back there, fighting for the yardage. Okay, that's the. Hit everything, baby. Oh my. I like it so far. Those 4 key areas there.
You can predict the outcome of a play based on the
animation
that was triggered. Thanks to fieldsense, in Madden 23, we can dynamically branch out of tackling, catching, and blocking interactions.
Okay. Look at Josh Allen laying the wood.
We've captured over 3,500 new animations covering.
Good. Desperately needed.
When we say that fieldsense gives you
Josh Allen tackling himself.
Defense, we mean everything.
Hit everything.
This new defensive gameplay approach gives you more
Interesting.
ways to make stops from every position on
So you're able to
play. With hit everything, you can hit the pile and generally
strip the ball there,
on the field
chop block.
of the ball. And since all of the action is driven by physics, you'll see different outcomes depending on the player's.
It's music to my ears. That's the word I've been waiting to hear. Is physics-driven animations. Gives me callbacks to Madden 25 or Madden 18 even. There's the touchpad. Oh my God. Laid out. Oh, you see the adjustment he made there on that throw? I like that. Yeah, good stuff there. Smith. Cowboys getting burned in the end zone again. This is the area I've heard some interesting feedback on from the beta players. A lot of fumbles going to be happening in this year's Madden, I'll tell you that. If you're trying to do this. A lot of fumbles. Stand-up tackles. Oof. I'm just going to tell you right now, probably going to be accepting tackles more than trying to break them to avoid fumbles. Russ. Oh, okay. Poor corner there. Feeling. So with the left stick, okay. Interesting. Oh, CD. Burn him. Ward got absolutely sizzled right there. Corner route. Oh my gosh. So it's a quick adjustment you have to make. As soon as you press the button, you have to use the left stick to aim exactly where you want that ball to be thrown. Interesting. Again, we're going to frame by frame this here in a bit and talk about it in more depth. I can see that. Leading to situations where you just couldn't make a play and pick up those extra yards. Okay. The new 360 cut mechanic in Madden 23 lets you utilize L2 and as long as it doesn't feel floaty, I'm good. Hard cut back there by Chris McCaffrey. The gaps as you see them from any position, whether you're a running back, oof, back on the run, breaking ankles, catch, or if you're returning a kickoff or interception. 360 cuts offer total control. Bro. In face of the franchise, you can play out your NFL career at one of 5 different positions, including wide receiver. Dude, Adams is wrecking shop there on that one right there. The new 1v1 battles are available in every mode. Wrecking shop. Comes to life. New branching receiver footwork delivers more control when battling with DBs. We've added a whole Diggs. Of wide receiver release. Ooh, a little stop and go. That empower players to create separation from the second. Touchdown. With these new open field cut moves, oh my God, just absolutely wrecking you, number 22. To counter, DBs have new press mechanics, so you can battle on both sides of the ball.
How you position yourself as a DB is going to influence your ability to lock up a receiver off the line. We built this year's game to empower players in a number of ways. We're just getting started with a new foundation for gameplay through fieldsense.
All right, through fieldsense. That's it. So, yeah, we're going to mute this and let it play back. I'm going to talk about it frame by frame. So, overall impressions, everything's checking the right boxes for me, currently speaking. I've heard good things from the feedback from the people that have actually had hands-on with it. I still have not gotten the code to play it yet. But I've heard the defense is tough. The AI is much improved on defense, especially in zone and man coverages. I've heard that the pocket collapses, you know, the offensive line, you're not able to sit back there and hold for a long amount of time, which I think is a good thing for Madden. But overall, you know, I'm liking what they're doing with the hit everything system. The, you know, tackle battles, we'll see. I think that may be something that a lot of players don't trigger a whole lot because of the risk of fumbling. Especially with gang tackles coming in with the trigger animation where, of course, your animations are physics driven now, but you have the gang tackling system where you can add on to a tackle and make all sorts of wild stuff happen that triggers based off of that branching system. The precision passing looks awesome. I think it looks something that's going to separate the skill gap in Madden, especially head-to-head online, because and we'll break it down. We'll talk about when you press that button to throw, it looks like it's as soon as you're triggering to throw, you're going into that throwing motion. Before that ball releases his hand, you have that split window, that split second window to make that pass adjustment, which I like a lot. And then I like seeing the wide receiver DB stuff as well. So let's go through this and break it down, talk about it as we go through here. So, kind of looking at Saquon stuff, or, you know, right here is looking like this is the I mean, this is just animation stuff or cinematic stuff, but we're going to take a look first and foremost at the hit everything spot. So right now they're talking about the hit everything. They see is that Chubb right there running through dudes, which I'm not shocked at all. The branching technology, which is awesome. So first things first, let's look at that scoreboard up above. It looks like they've altered and changed the scoreboard bug above. They're bringing back the stadium, whatever bonuses, whatever you want to call them. You can see there for the Colts, they have high and tight, stuffed, and horsepower. Home team has greatly reduced fumble chances. Stuffed has increased chance to block kicks. And horsepower, the big one, is home team, or this is the generic one because they're able to see the hat count on the coaches' cam. So interesting stuff here. So right now we're looking at, this is, of course, Jonathan Taylor. The running here, we're going to go frame by frame. Look at this. He did a hard cut back there with a 360-degree cuts. And probably made the wrong move here. He thought he could burn this outside tackle or linebacker here, and then he just gets caught flat. You see it when it pops up here with the A button. He's got his X Factor ability as well. So let's see here. So you have that split moment there. The tackle's coming. He's being held up by 53. And if you fail that skill check, he's got to press the A button in that window of time. He starts to break that tackle. But here's where the second tackle comes in from 58, and that's where you have the risk of fumbles happening. Thankfully for him right there, he just gets pushed back, loses a few yards. Another one here looking at the pass rush, and he's got a bull rush there coming off the left side from Garrett and not Josh Allen. You got Zach Wilson here throwing down to his slot. And this is where, again, you see the gang system. He has the first approach there, tackled in. And he's held up and it just falls. Again, you're able to pinpoint precision there with that. So we're gonna let it play out here and get to each of the individual areas. But again, as we're going through them, I want your feedback below. Let me know what y'all think about the changes they're making here with fieldsense and how it's going to interact with everything, especially the defensive side and the passing side of things. I think it makes things better, but this is without hands-on, so I can't say for sure. But from what I've heard from a lot of people, that's a big one right there. Look at that, 3,500 new animations, which is amazing, what they needed to be doing for a long time, because I think Madden's been hidden behind lackluster animations for the first and foremost, but also they didn't have enough animations for diversity. So it's a lot of the same stuff, but because of the branching tackling system now, you're going to be seeing a lot more variety, especially with the physics-based stuff. So right here is a simple check down, kind of like a little pick play for the drag route. And as he sees, he's not able to get the pick completely. So there is the gang tackle. One guy initiates, the other guy steps in. you can have this whole gang tackle and tackle battle situation here. There you see a chop block from behind. Dirty play. Dirty play. A lot of players get hurt that way. All right, so Micah Parsons, my boys are up 2-0 on the Giants. Lovely. Right here, Daniel Jones is about to get absolutely wrecked. And looking at this, you can see the bull rush coming here. Get destroyed. And then probably the softest sack fumble you've seen in your life. But Daniel Jones gets pushed, loses the ball, and is picked up by the Cowboys. So you get mid-air collision tackles now here. This guy gets pushed out of bounds, loses the ball. Man, he had two wide open wide receivers, but he felt he can go over here to over on the top side to Jamar Chase. So there you see. Let's go back here and talk about this throw. So we're gonna get right to the moment where he clicks the button. So right there, he presses the X button. You see on the X button there, you see that bar over the top. That's for your passing meter, and you can see right now over the middle hash mark, you see the reticle where he's aiming the throw. From where that throw is beginning, he's still in his hand. It's still in his hand. It's still in his hand. It's still in his hand. Now it's left. At that point, that is where that ball is going no matter what. You're not able to adjust your aim anymore from the looks of things. And that leads the pass there. We're going to get more examples looking at that in more depth here soon. Another opportunity here. He's hitting Kelsey here. And you see he's starting to throw. You see exactly the trajectory he's trying to throw that ball at. He's leading him over, and you can see he makes a slight adjustment. Right there, initially, he's leading him more towards the pylon. And then he makes a slight tweak here. He's trying to lead it more towards the logo. And he makes a subtle tweak there. Instead of throwing to his outside shoulder, he throws to his inside shoulder, so where he can make the adjustment and try to make the play. Unfortunately, though, it gets broken up there by the corner. And then another opportunity here, you get to see Herbert. Again, he's throwing to A. So you see where that ball's going. He's trying to lead him up to where he can make that play over the DB here. The ball's out of his hands. And you see the DB able to, at the point of contact on catch, he's able to break up the ball early there, playing on the ball. And then another opportunity here, you see Smith against my Cowboys, who are winning 26-14, by the way. Trying to throw it to that back shoulder pylon, but instead throw it a little bit high, and he's able to jar that ball loose. And then another one right here just absolutely burned. But he pushes him out where he's not able to get his feet in. All of these things, because they're adding in more diversity in their animations, what they're able to do here with the hit everything and the field sense stuff. So I like what I'm seeing there from that. Again, right here, you're seeing the gang tackle system, the tackle battles. You got to mash that A button to break the tackle, but if you try to do that too much, sometimes it leads to fumbles. And you see right here, Singletary, he's tapping that A button. He's trying to break this initial tackle, and watch the punch coming in here. This is what can happen. You see a lot of these punches come in. You see this all the time in real life football. Love seeing that they're adding that in. Of course, if you win your button mashing battle, you can break the tackle potentially. Montgomery here again looking, and you can already see here the punch coming from Clark. And boom, there he goes. Fumble on the ground. So be aware of that. It's something new that we're going to see. Let me know your thoughts on that down below on the tackle battle situation for Madden 23. All right, so now this is where I wanted to really focus, was the skill-based passing, because I think this is going to be the big separator for skill levels. So right now, Mahomes throwing to Kelsey, one-on-one out there with that DB. The pass currently being led over the top, and he knows at this point, if I try to lead this pass over the top, Kelsey's not going to be able to burn 24. So instead, he pulls that left stick back while throwing, and he's pulling it to be kind of underneath to where he's going to throw it on his inside shoulder here, his back shoulder here. And as you can see, that ball's being released. 24 is still running straight downhill. He thinks it's going to be like a vertical route, and instead it's a little comeback route here. And as that ball's caught, it's a back shoulder made at the hip, and then he's able to somehow make it through right there. That's just an example. I love it. I like what we're seeing there. Then another one here with Josh Allen throwing to B. Initially, you see where that ball is going. If you throw that bullet pass, it's probably going right there over the ladder, over the numbers. But instead, he pushes that left stick out further, aims it slightly up towards the back pylon, and this is exactly leading that ball where he can catch it right there for an easy touchdown. Another one here, you see Thielen in between two safeties. And right here, he's as soon as he sees this ball being thrown, he's trying to lead it right up that hash mark on a dime. It's a bullet pass right to Thielen, able to make the catch, 1st and 10. Another one here. He's throwing to Evans, one-on-one, but he's got that safety floating. He's also got that linebacker dropping back. So instead of throwing it where you're initially wanting to, because of the skill-based passing, you see, he presses the button X. The meter is about to start. He pushes that left stick inside the hash mark and back a little bit, which means now he'll stop in his route and he's able to fit it in between those two safeties down there. So again, just the subtlety in this right here, leading him towards the sideline, and you see where the reticle's aiming. The reticle's aiming out of bounds here for CD. So really throwing it to where only he can make the play on the ball. He's able to toe drag, and get the first down conversion there. Another one here. This is Cup burning the DB there, and he's throwing B. He's leading him straight up the numbers to where he can go get it, catch on the run, and keep it going for a big gainer, maybe even potential touchdown if he didn't get caught there. Kyler Murray here throwing the D-hop, and this is a nice corner route hidden to the pylon. And again, he has that DB back on his heels right now. He's going to aim and lead. As soon as he presses X, you see that general spot, the reticle you're aiming at. He throws to be his back shoulder towards the pylon on the sideline. And as you see the catch being thrown to the outside of his bodies towards the pylon, he toe drags, gets the touchdown. I love it. I love what we're seeing here. And this is wide open, terrible defense there from the Bucks. He gets burned by McLaurin. Scary Terry with the easy touchdown. So yeah, let me know what y'all think about the passing below, as we are now transitioning into the 360-degree cuts we're going to be seeing in Madden 23. And we can all feel the pain from Madden 22. I know I've seen numerous times suction cup tackling happening. Also not being able to make extra cuts before things just fall apart. So here we get one with Christian McCaffrey again. Sees that open gap. You got the pancake block down below from 56 to 57. McCaffrey cuts back hard. And you see up top, he says user hard cut. And then he's just got to follow up, breaks another arm tackle there. He can't catch him there. Big gainer. And right here, another one. You got, and I'm also paying attention to the stamina bar. I want to know if that stamina bar depletes on every single cut you make. So let's pay attention here. He makes a slight cut back there. It looks like it goes down a little bit, but not much. Another cut back there. Doesn't look like, So I don't know if the stamina meter's good. Okay, right there, he breaks a tackle, so the stamina meter goes down a little bit. Interesting. Let me know what y'all think about the 360-degree cuts. What y'all think about that. Now we're getting the wide receiver DB battles. For those that do face the franchise, you want to do user wide receiver DB stuff, this is going to be really exciting. I personally probably won't use this feature very much, so I'm just hoping the AI logic and the footwork and whatnot is going to really add some really interesting battles, and you'll get to see true skill from your star receivers and star DBs on display because of these changes they're making here. So press coverage there from Ramsey, forces his man down. Fortunately, they still convert the 3rd and 3, but whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. For the breakdown, overall, my impressions right now, I have a glass half full standpoint. I'm positive in my frame of thinking with this. I'm hoping this year's Madden is going to be excellent. But y'all share your feedback down below. Let me know what y'all think about the gameplay premiere trailer with fieldsense and all. Let me know what y'all think down below. And what changes need to be made to gameplay for it to be a perfect Madden in your humble opinions. Comment below and keep it tuned here for more Madden 23 news coverage on our road to Madden season. Because again, when the game comes out, we're going to have lots of great franchise content and more here on the channel for you guys. So keep subscribed here, hit that bell so you never miss out. And we will see y'all back here, safe and healthy, in the next one. Y'all take it easy.